This is Karen from Crafts by KMW, back with another video. Today, my video is showing you a portion of my coloring book collection. I have anywhere from 150 to 175 books in my estimation at this point. Last time I counted was about a year ago, and I think I had 125, and I know I've bought and been gifted more books since then. So that's my estimation. So I'm going to be showing you my coloring book collection over several videos. So this is the first, and I think I have about 25 books to show you. I know for me, it's very helpful to watch other colorists show their coloring book collections because I always find at least one book that I would like to buy that I wish I had in my collection to color in. So I hope this is helpful to you and that you will find at least one book that you're like, oh, I want to get that. So I'm going to start with Color Quest Cityscapes. So this is 30 Extreme Challenges to Complete in Color by John Woodcock. It is a large format book, as you can see. I'm estimating it's about 11 by 14 or maybe 10 by 14. And in it you have pictures that you color. The key is on the left. Some of them are shapes. This one, all of the spaces that you color are hexagons. And in some of the others, the shapes are different and different sizes and such. So the key is in the back. And as you can see, there are quite a few pages. I believe there's 30, and they show different buildings or sites from various cities or like an overall skyline view. So you have Italy, you have the Taj Mahal from India, you have the Louvre from Paris, you have the Dubai skyline, you have the Australia, Sydney skyline, the Eiffel Tower, the Chrysler Building in New York City. So just really beautiful. I have not colored in this book yet, but I'm going to. I've colored in other cities, Colorscapes books, and they take Color Quest books, and they take a long time so to finish each page. So I will get to this eventually. But for now, I'm working on other things. So this is the first of two Quirkles books I own. This is the Quirkles Icons. So this is a color by number book as well. And this is by Thomas Pevitt. And this one has circles. So all of the pictures, you color portions of a circle or an entire circle in certain colors, and then the picture evolves. It's actually really fun because even though you can look at the back of the book and see what the picture is going to look like before you color it, it's really neat to see it evolve as you color. So they all use 5 colors, and you choose your 5 colors. So you can choose 5 colors in the same range, like different hues of gray or different hues of pink or different hues of blue. Or you can choose 5 totally different colors or 3 different colors, 2 blues, 2 pink, whatever you want. And then the picture appears. And so these are the icons that are in the book. So there are 20. And as you can see, it covers almost every kind of icon possible. There's Marilyn Monroe, there's Martin Luther King, Jim Morrison, Jimi Hendrix, Frida Kahlo, Elvis Presley, Groucho Marx, Janis Joplin, Princess Diana, Abraham Lincoln, Elizabeth Taylor. I've done a few of these. They're not in the book anymore, but I did Jim Morrison, and I picked 5 different bright colors. So I used a purple, a lavender, a pink, a blue, and a green. It turned out really cool. And I did Audrey Hepburn, and I did her in shades of black and gray. I did Marilyn Monroe. She was all in pinks. I did Amy Winehouse, and I think I did pinks and purples on her. And then I did Princess Diana, and I did her all in pinks as well. So really fun book. It's really cool to be able to choose your colors with a color by number book. And then I also have the Perkles Masterpieces. So this is the same thing. And just let me show you the masterpieces. Again, there's 20 of them. And there's a death mask of Tutankhamun. You have the Mona Lisa. You have the creation of Adam. You have the birth of Venus. The self-portrait of Vincent van Gogh. A Gustav Klimt picture, The Kiss. This is one I want to color in this book. I love Gustav Klimt's work. And I have several coloring books of his work as well. And so really cool. You get to color the famous artworks yourself. So that's a neat book. And then I have two Colortronic books. So this one is just the regular Colortronic. This one I got from Amazon. So this is a pretty large format as well. I think it's 12 by 12. Not positive on that, but I think it's close. And then here are the pictures that are in the book. So you have a really nice mix of environmental elements like flowers, people, animals, icons, things in our environment, buildings, things like that. Really neat. And I love this book because it's so close up and your pictures are really in your face and they look absolutely gorgeous when they are finished. I've done the turtle, the lion, the zebra, and the fish. They're not in this book. I tore them out, but they just are gorgeous. And as you can see, this is what they look like. And then you have your color key on the left side. And then the other Colortronic book I have is the animals one. This I got at Hobby Lobby. It was $12.95 regular price. I don't know if I used a coupon on it, but I think you can get them cheaper. And then same idea, and this one is just all animals. So you have your picture, and then you have your key on the left side. And let me show you. So these are the finished pictures. So you have a rabbit, tiger, camel, a chicken, giraffe, salamander, lion, ostrich, frog, chameleon, a shark. So all different kinds of animals. Again, they just come out gorgeous. I've done the lion, the penguin, and the giraffe and the camel, and they're so much fun to do, and they just are really, really nice when they are finished. So now we have Wondrous Women. So let me focus down a little bit more. So this one is a Creative Haven book. This one I got on Amazon. So this one just has beautiful pictures of women in different environments with flowers and different costumes. Just a really, really gorgeous book. I have not colored anything in this book yet, but it's on my radar to pull out first. I usually pull out about 10 to 12 books at a time to color in. And then either when I finish the book or when I don't feel like coloring in it, I will swap out for other books. So this is one that I'm definitely going to swap out pretty soon. Just a beautiful, beautiful book. Then I have Fanciful Faces. So this has faces that are surrounding beautiful designs, flowers, hearts, different environmental elements. Sometimes you have a full face, sometimes you get a body, sometimes you get half of a face or an eye. I think this is just a really unique book, really fun. That's Fanciful Faces. So next I have a book on koi fish. This one I got on Amazon. Sorry, just doing a little adjustment. And this one was really cheap. I think this one was about $5. And this one has just all different illustrations of koi fish. I love koi fish. I think they're so beautiful and cool. And it's just so neat how they can live in ponds that are frozen over in really cold weather. I just think that is remarkable. So I bought this book. I have not colored any in it yet. Gives you some nice color test pages. So this one's a fun book. Next I have The Art of Laurel Birch. So I am a huge fan of Laurel Birch. I love her artwork. It is just so beautiful. Here's some examples of some of her artwork. She does a lot of cats, and I'm a cat fan. I have a cat. You might see him in this video or one of the other videos if he jumps up on the table, which he normally does. So I'm really a big fan of her book. This one I got on Amazon, and I think the price listed on the book is $14.95. I'm not sure if I paid that, but I love her style. It's just folksy and artsy and a little bit dreamy and whimsical. I really wish that all of the illustrations were the same size. Some of them are a nice size, and then others are pretty small, like this one. I wish they would have blown that up and made it the size of the page. But these are just really fun, fanciful illustrations. If you love cats, this is a really great one to get. She has a lot of cat artwork. So that's that. So then I have another Creative Haven book. This is Gothic Fantasy. I love Gothic coloring pages and that style. So this is another one that I have on my radar to put in my coloring rotation very soon. So this one just has a lot of Gothic artwork. I think these are just really cool illustrations, and I like that there's different kinds. So you have animals, people, landscapes, skulls, lots of variety in this book. And if you have other Creative Haven books, this is by Marty Noble. I love her illustrations. I just think she's really great. I have several other Creative Haven books that are illustrated by Marty Noble. So this is Wild Soul by Grazia Salvo. Really beautiful. And I like how she names all of her pictures. I believe there are 30 pictures in the book. And these are just gorgeous. So they are women with different animals, and the pictures are named by the animal. So this one's a carnicle. Here we have giraffes. This is the curl-crested aracari, a lion. Just absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous illustrations. Love her artwork. I have another one of her books as well. So next is another Creative Haven book. This is Cats, Color by Number. I love cats, so I bought this book. And so this one features a different breed or type of cat in each drawing. Shows them in all different environments, inside, outside, in windows, on furniture. And then the front cover shows you what they will look like when they're colored, and then gives you the color key. So the color key is exactly the same for every picture. And that I really like. Once you get your colors out, you can go ahead and color multiple pictures at one time. You can color number one in all the pages, or a few pages if you want to, and it's all the same. So I really like that. So, and this is a nice thick book. It has a lot of pictures in it. So next I have a New Creations coloring book. This is Carousels by Teresa L. Davis. So this one is a grayscale coloring book. So all of the illustrations in here are actually photographs that she has taken of various carousels and individual carousel horses and the part of the ride, I guess. So here's a rabbit. Here's an orangutan. So these were taken from all over the world in different theme parks and different places where they have beautiful carousels. If you're not a fan of grayscale or haven't tried it, I don't know if I would recommend this book as your first one to start with. It's very, very detailed. There's a lot of different shades of gray and black in here, and it can be a little bit daunting, but they do look really beautiful when finished. And in the beginning, you have a gallery of everything that's included in the book. And there is a website that you can go to, and there's also, they have a Facebook group where the colored versions of each photograph are included. So you can go and look and pick out this book and look at all of the colored pictures and how they're supposed to look. So if you wanted to color them the exact same colors that they're found in real life, you can do that, which I think is really, really cool. This isn't really a coloring book, but I just thought I would show this. This is the Artful Etching Midnight Garden book. So this one has 10 scratch-off artworks. So, and this is all having to do with gardening and flowers. So it gives you this little stick, and then you scratch off parts of the picture, and then you get the revealed picture. So this is really cool. I've done one of them. I actually think I did this one. And this, so it shows you how it turns out, what it looks like at the end. And in the back are the actual scratch off parts that you do. That's just kind of a fun book. I just wanted something, I think I bought this during COVID. I just wanted something different to occupy my time. So this is another Creative Haven book. This is Vintage Christmas Greetings. Just a really beautiful book. Again, illustrated by Marty Noble. If you like vintage stuff and you like Christmas, this is a really cool book to get. The illustrations are so sweet and so pretty, and they remind me of scenes from vintage Christmas cards. Cards that I would have gotten when I was really little, or cards that my grandparents got. So really fun book. I haven't colored anything in this yet, but I definitely will. I love every illustration and I want to color them all. So next is the Renaissance book by Shintaka Harath. And this one has all photographs of, or pictures from like the Renaissance age. So, and I love the sketchy look of these. It looks like you're actually coloring a real life sketch that either you did or someone else sketched out and gave to you. It looks real, like a real sketch. I really, really like that feeling. So these are very old world, really cool. Look like some of those Renaissance artworks that you see. Really, really love this book. I haven't colored anything yet. This is the contents page, so you see a thumbnail of each page that's in the book. Really, really like this. And she has a whole bunch of books. I have a couple others of hers as well. So this is another New Creations book. So this is Fun with Colors. And again, this is by Teresa Davis. So these are all grayscale images. They're all photographs from the real world that you color. And just like with the other book, I think they're pretty challenging. I have not colored one in this book. I'm not a huge fan of grayscale, to be honest, but I really liked a lot of the images in this book, and I wanted to challenge myself, so I will definitely be coloring some of these, but they are it's very challenging. There's just so many different colors of gray and black in here. And again, you can go to the Facebook page or the website and find what these photographs look like in real life. So if you want to color them exactly the way they look, then you can do that. And here is the gallery page of everything that's included in the book. So next I have another book from Shintaka Harath. This is August Reverie. And these are titled as well. So this one is called Raven Ruler. This one is Tiger Lily. Here we have Hepatica Dream, Water's Lily, Glowing Night. These are really cool too, just really intricate and different. Love this book as well. This one doesn't look as sketchy as the previous one. It's more of a fine line book, but still absolutely love it. Next, I have a Dover book. This is Color Your Own American Folk Art. I am really into folk art, primitives, Americana. If you were to see my house, it is all decorated in that style. So when I saw this book, I thought, oh yeah, this would be perfect. So this one is a coloring book of famous artworks. And on the previous page, on the back of the previous page, it tells you the name of it, how big it is, and a little bit about the artwork. And I like this because these are very simple renditions of the artwork. If you were to Google the artworks online, a lot of them are pretty complicated and would be really hard to replicate if you just looked at it. But these simple drawings give you a way to color them really easily and stress-free, which coloring is supposed to be. So really like this book. I'm definitely going to be putting this in my rotation soon. So here is another Cats Around the World. And this is another Marty Noble illustrated book. Just absolutely love her illustrations. So on this one, she has cats in different locations. So this one is from Rostov, Russia. This is the Eileen Donan Castle in Scotland. This one is the Egyptian pyramids, Switzerland. This is the Cordoba, Andalusia, Spain, Holland, Venice, Italy. So not only do you get to color cats, which I love, but you also get to color some beautiful locations. So gorgeous book. Really like that. If you like cats and you like coloring scenic types of pages, that will be one that you'll really like. This one is called Wishes and Wings and Wondrous Things, a menagerie of friends, butterflies, bunnies, birds, and more. And this is illustrated by Corey Dantini. I just thought this was so sweet. Just the illustrations in here are just really pretty, feminine, delicate. Just really sweet. Love this one as well. I like that it has some quotes in there. Really, really like this book. I'm pretty sure I got this on Amazon. Most of the books I have, I got on Amazon. So this one is Funky Cats coloring book by Design Originals. And these are just funky, really different, very dark black lined illustrations with cats, and again, different scenes with flowers, different doodles and shapes and drawings. And then on the back of each page, the previous page, you have a quote. This one says, "When Rome burned, the emperor's cat still expected to be fed on time." So I think that's cool. You get some really neat cat-related quotes in here. And then it gives you some renderings of some of the completed pictures that some colorists have done. I really like that. I like that you get to see how someone else has colored the pages, and you can take elements from that if you'd like, or do something totally different. And then in the back you have some more. Really fun book. I'm definitely going to color that one. So next is the first of several Hannah Lynn books that I have. This is Whimsy Girls Through the Decades. So this one, I can't remember if this is one that gives you 2 of each picture. But here you have thumbnails of all the illustrations that are included. There are 30 of them, and each one has a name, so you can see what they are called. So this, and yes, there are 2 of each one. And the first one is the full regular picture. And then the second one is a blown up version. So it has fewer details, and most of the elements are a lot larger. So you can color one or both. So this one is just kind of blown up, so you just get less of her body there. This one you have a detailed background, where the other one you don't. This one, same thing. This one's plain background, a little bit blown up. This one is has a background, and you see more of her. I just love these illustrations from Hannah Lynn. They are just gorgeous. The eyes, so pretty. So that one is that. Next I have another cat one. Surprise, surprise. So this one is called Funny Cats by Kalakara. So sorry about that. I made some copies of these, so they got stuffed in there. So this one is cats with different designs behind them. So you see different poses of cats. You'll see them laying down, standing up, just close up of a face. It's just a really fun, cute little book. There's a lot of illustrations in here. One thing I really like, lots and lots of options. So this is a neat book. The paper isn't that great. It's kind of newsprint, but otherwise the drawings are beautiful. And if you cover them, if you coat them in gesso first, in clear gesso, you would be able to lay down your colors a lot easier on that book. So if you ever don't like the paper of a coloring book, you can always just gesso it, and then it will take your color pencils, whatever you use, much better. So this one is Coloring a Land of Enchantment, Desert Dreams by Janine Zlakis. So this one, again, is very whimsical, really cute, adorable, sweet illustrations, animals in a desert scene. Really like this book. I like that the illustrations, though detailed, are not overly detailed, so you can add details if you want, or you can just color them as they are. They're not too complicated. You could probably color one of these illustrations in an hour or two. I like to have a nice variety of different books where some are really highly detailed and would take you a really long time, and others you could finish in one sitting, like that one. Next I have from Kanako Craft, Myth and Magic, an enchanted fantasy coloring book. I'm not a huge fan of fantasy, but there are some books that I really like, and this was one of them. This just has beautiful illustrations. Again, very fantasy, very dreamlike. So you see lots of dragons and flying creatures, mermaids, angels. And I like that some of them are sort of vintage looking or Americana looking, while others have a different feel to it. And this is pretty nice paper. Really like this. Really like this book. I don't think the fantasy goes too over the top, so that's one of the reasons I liked it. Next I have another Creative Haven book. This is Lovable Cats and Dogs. So love cats, as I already said, and I love dogs. My sister has a Maltipoo that I am absolutely in love with. So love dogs as well. So this just shows dogs in different scenes, cats in different scenes with flowers, trees. I think most of them are outdoor. I don't know if there's any that are indoor. Again, just a very sweet, fun book. Not tons of detail. Paper's pretty nice. Next is The Colorful World of Steampunk. So this is a Color It book. And this is a pretty expensive book. This one I think is $20 at least. It might even be more than that. I got this on Amazon. But it has a lot of really nice features. The paper is really, really thick. As you can see, the book is huge. And it is spiral bound on the top, so you don't get any spirals or anything in the way of your coloring. And the pages also are all perforated, so you can take them out of the book. And really beautiful. So this is all steampunk. Lots of different type of steampunk illustrations. We have people, places. These are really crisp lined, very good quality illustrations. Again, good quality paper as well. You can hear as I flip it, it makes noise, so you know it's good quality paper. So lovely book. I think there are 50 in here. Really nice. Expensive book, but I think it's worth it. Sorry, that was my, all my books collapsing on the floor. This one is August Reverie 2 Epic, again by Shintaka Harath. So very dreamlike fantasy pictures in here, mermaids. And again, they're all titled. So this one is called Empress Swallowtail. So the titles of the books of the page are all on the previous page. So lots of beautiful women with flowers, animals. There's just animal pictures in here. Really lovely. Shintaka has a really distinct, really beautiful style that I really love. And then the last book I have to show you in this video is Butterflies and Flowers, Stress Relieving Patterns by Charina Coe. I hope I said that name right. So these are just flowers, butterflies. So all different types. So single butterflies, you have a mix, wallpaper type. I like that these again are detailed, but not too detailed as to be overwhelming. Just a fun, creative little book. So I hope you enjoyed this first video look at some of my coloring book collection. If you are new to my channel, I would really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe. I am trying to build my channel. I'm a new channel, and every like and subscribe really helps. If you've already liked and subscribed, thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy my videos, and I will see you for the next one. Have a great day. Take care, be inspired, be creative, and be you. Bye-bye.